This is something that I've been saying a lot throughout a bunch of my videos. Like, I need to make a video on this, and I never did. But living a purposeful life. What is a purposeful life? It's a life where everything you do, everything around you has purpose. Very simple definition. You know, for example, when I'm sitting there watching a movie, when I'm watching a movie by myself, I very seldomly can get through a movie without pausing it and thinking about what I would do in that situation, or like how could I get in that type of situation, like Wolf of Wall Street. How do I get a mansion like that? How do I get a car like that? How do I get that level of confidence? Whatever it is, like I'll sit back and I'll just start a whole brainstorming session. Let me give you a very simple example of how you're wasting your time. I know a lot of you walk to the fridge and just look at it. You know, you walk to the fridge, you open it up like something new was going to be in there, and you just checked it an hour ago. For those of you that live by yourself, why did you just waste your time walking to the fridge when you didn't buy any food to put in there? Ain't nothing new going to be in there, so why are you wasting your time? That's a waste of time. That served you no purpose, right? So I definitely do the same thing, but when I was beginning this fast, one of the funny things that I did was I walked to my fridge. I'm like, why am I walking to my fridge when I'm on a fast? I got rid of I was about to fast, excuse me. When I was about to fast, I was like, you know what? Nah, that's dumb. That's just a temptation. Why would I keep food around me? I emptied out my entire fridge. Emptied it out. Like I said in one of my videos, I think I have like some leftovers, like sweet baby Ray's barbecue sauce, like some lemon juice, you know, it's like some coconut milk, you know what I'm saying? I probably need to get rid of that too, but whatever. So I got rid of all the food, all the little snacks. You know, there's nothing in my house right now except for supplements, herbs, tea, and water. you get me? So I made sure that my environment was conducive to my productivity, a productive life. When I sit on YouTube and I watch videos after videos after videos, you know, one of the things, especially in the beginning, when I thought that this is going to be a second form of income for me, you know, before it turned into just my life's purpose, crazy, right? But, you know, one of the things I always did was like, I studied the thumbnails. I studied the titles. I was like, what makes this worth a million people watching? You know what I'm saying? It's like, yes, it was entertaining. Yes, it got me watching from beginning to end, but I don't get it. But then I was like, wait, they can watch it from beginning to end. Okay, cool. Now, I know with my channel, I just get long-winded. I go on rants, so I don't expect people to listen to me. That's because my intentions have changed. But everything I do now is literally just an experience so I can come share it with the world. Either I can, you know, connect with people that are on the same wavelength, that have experienced certain things that I have, or to show y'all what's out there for those of you that aren't that spiritual, you know, and you think that we're just weirdos. It's like, wow, he's kind of cool. He's talking about spiritual stuff, but he makes it sound normal. Yes, because everything around me is a lesson, and lessons are meant to be shared. Lessons are meant to be learned, and they're meant to be shared, you know, so that's just how I get down. But you really have to ask yourself, the easiest way to realize that something is purposeful is, does this get me to my highest good? Does this action, does this meal, does this video, does this movie, does this Instagram, does this Twitter get me to my highest good? My highest good, my highest goal, my highest self, my highest whatever. Does this connect me? Does this grow me? Does this build me? Is this a +1 or a -1? You know, I have a very simple scale in my world. Neutrality, 0, it doesn't go either way. -1, it's something bad for me. +1, it's something good. Do you have more positive ones than negative ones? Just like your bank account. If you have more positives, you can quote, do more things in the society because you have a bunch of money. If you have a bunch of negatives, you're now living in debt, and you're always asking a friend, hey, yo, let me get $10. Hey, let me get $10. Oh, I need help paying this bill, blah, 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 blah. You see? So do you have more positive and negatives in your life? When you have more positives in your life, you have more gratitude, you have more happiness, you have more of a purpose because you have more +1s. You have more and more +1 energies to go out there and fulfill your purpose, to go find your purpose, whatever. You got a bunch of negative ones. Well, all you're going to see is negativity. And when you see other people doing good, you're going to want to bring them down. So your whole life's purpose is to bring somebody else down? That's your purpose in life? Think about that. You feel me? Everything you do in your life needs to be productive. That's why I done gone monk mode. You know, oh, so it's like a meaningless little hookup? Is that important to me? Me go smash the first girl that opened her legs up to me. Is that something that's meaningful to me? No, especially with the semen retention. And ladies, I do recommend y'all learn a little bit about that practice too. It's like, would I part with this energy for this low-hanging fruit type of a woman? Or did I wait that delayed gratification of that queen that's going to match my energy later on? You know, sometimes I get frustrated, and I've been very vocal about my frustrations in the meantime. But nevertheless, this is what a purposeful life is. When everything is going wrong in your world, when you have those bouts of depression, when you have those bouts of sadness, when you even have those little fears and little doubts that creep in, focus on your purpose. That's +1. We want nothing but +1s in our world. Those fears and doubts and all that type of stuff, that's -1s. If you're working towards something and you're working with, or you're around like family, friends or family that don't support what you're doing, that's weird, that's crazy, that's dangerous, that's this, that's that. And you feel it in your soul that you need to move, your spirit, your soul, your body, your mind, whatever, that you really need to do this thing, that family member, that friend has become a -1. Is like, and I'm not saying with people are dynamic, hopefully. And some people are static, stuck in their own ways. But people are dynamic. But while you're in this purpose in your life, and you're in this point in your life where you're trying to work towards your big purpose, or you're trying to, like, you know, keep on growing your purpose, keep on whatever, living this purposeful life, sometimes you got to put them on the back burner. Sometimes you need to ignore those calls. Sometimes it's like, for me, let's just do that in a more mature route. I'm working on this, and I don't find you to be conducive with what I'm working on. At some other time, if we can reconnect, we can get back to it. But right now, I got to go do what I got to do, you know, and that takes a level of maturity. You know, a lot of people get very comfortable with the ghosting. You know, that's a funny one I do want to talk about. But it's like a lot of people get into get ghosted. Okay, well, I don't feel anything with this person, so I'm just going to not talk to them anymore. Or, you know, hey, look, I think that you're nice and blah, 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 but I don't see this going anywhere. I thank you for our conversations. I thank you for your time. Because now both of you know exactly where each other stand. And let's just say there's a thirsty guy, a thirsty girl that doesn't get the message. Then that's when you can block them, because you made it clear and they kept on going. You know, they kept on trying. It is what it is. You know, but nevertheless, when you live a purposeful life, it's like, it's pretty much the equivalent of not taking your eye off the prize. You know, anything that does not get you closer to that is a -1, and you need to get rid of it in your life. When you feel yourself a +1s, you don't go from 0 to 100 real quick. You go +1, +1, +1, +1 action, +1 drink, +1 decision, +1 thought, +1 meditation. That's how you get to 100. 0 to 100, real slow and steady. But that's also the equivalent of living a purposeful life. I hope that made sense. I hope y'all got a chuckle. I hope y'all got somewhere to move with that. You know, I could have gone more in depth, but like I said, I'm just talking. My mouth is just running right now, and I'm having a great time. So, to the next one. Peace.